Hey everybody, this is a bit of a quick video. I just want to talk about something I did last week. I left my Sims 4 running for 24 hours. I wanted to see what would happen, you know? And I did the whole thing in this house. Let me give you the tour. So first of all, I set it up this way so you can see all the floors at the same time. If they go upstairs, downstairs, no matter where they are, you'll be able to see where they are located. Down here, we have the kitchen with some not so great stoves. We have a little living room there. In the back there, you see we have a bathroom and a shower. That's just in case anything should break through the course of the 24 hours. And in this room, we have a little baby room, you know, just in case babies are born. On the second story, we have a Murphy bed bedroom. This is our bathroom. I will explain this a little bit later, okay? Over here, we have the pool room with a nice sauna back there, some vending machines, and a nice place to lounge. Over here, we have a rocket ship, because I figured, like, you know, maybe someone wants to go to space at some point. I don't know. The next story up is the outside area. Now, the Sims that live in the house can't actually leave the house, so I wanted to give them a little bit of a garden, but make the garden built into the house. So we have a little chicken coop. We have some bees and some beetles if they want those. Like a yoga mat right there. A nice campfire. You can also see a little baby cow plant right there. That is actually fully grown when we do the experiment. And also you see a pea bush as well. Up on this floor here, we have a little office place with some books and stuff. We have a nice bedroom with some bunk beds. Also a hamster cage. I don't know. And then another bedroom with a Murphy bed. Now heading up this ladder, we can see there's a swing set and a cupcake machine. So there you go. Pretty chaotic, right? Totally not a murder house. No one's gonna get murdered in this house. The Sims are gonna live super comfortably. They're gonna love it. And before I tell you what happened, let me introduce you to the Sims I had locked in this fun house. Here's Rosa. She's part of my Fixer Upper series way back when. She's neat, a glutton, and freegan as well. Here we have Vanilla Wolf, another Sim I created way back in the day. He's active, a loner, but he's good. We have Journey for my 100 Baby Challenge. He recently died in the 100 Baby Challenge. Spoiler alert. He's creative, neat, and high maintenance. Here's Rumham. He's also from the 100 Baby Challenge. Some people like him, some people don't. I don't know why you wouldn't. Just look at those eyes. He's a glutton, he's a slob, but he's also creative. We have Glames here. This is a character I created, basically taking my Sim and James Turner Sim and beautifully marrying them together. It's like an old version, an old man version of Glames. He's a geek, he's creative, he's a bit of a goofball. Here we have Honey Glue Glue. This is the first Sim I ever created for Sims 4. She's mean, a slob, and lazy. And lastly, Jerry, the leader. He's erratic, evil, and self-assured. So at first we thought this house was gonna like totally kill everybody, like in the first like 2 to 3 hours. Like I honestly thought I was gonna come back down and everyone would be dead. But honestly, after like the first 6 hours, nothing really happened. Everyone just kind of lived their lives. There was no death, there was no woohoo, there was no... I guess that's all I really wanted, death and woohoo, preferably at the same time. So I came in and I made a few changes to the house. First, we added a woohoo club. This means that the Sims, basically as part of the club activity, had to woohoo each other. So that really helped. Then I added a hot tub, and I also got rid of one of the cow plants. We had 2 initially. We felt like the cow plants were kind of like distracting them in like talking to each other. I also like upped their relationship towards each other. Some like positive, some negative. Because throughout the 6 hours of gameplay, they didn't really talk to each other. Like their relationships are like not great. Some had a little bit more, some a little bit less. But honestly, like they just kind of kept to themselves, and they also talked to the cow plants. They always talk to the cow plants constantly. So that's why we got rid of one of the cow plants, and we upped their relationships. So that way, you know, we're forcing them to be friends. And some of them were enemies as well. But yeah, with those changes, holy moly, did they get busy. I mean, they used the sauna a bunch, like a lot of times. A lot of times the woohoo was happening in the sauna. I think it only happened in the sauna. And that's when tragedy struck, because Paul Rumham and Journey went into that sauna that fateful day, and they never came out. Because the game, I don't know, the game glitched. I actually was taking a nap at that time, and my wife like ran into the room. She was out, but she was getting all these messages from Discord, and she ran into the room and woke me up and told me, "You gotta fix it down there. The game's broken or something." So I was like, "Oh, wow, okay." So I went downstairs and found the sauna was glitched, and when I went to go like reset the sauna, The Sims, they just like disappeared. Journey and Rumham, they were just gone. Oh, they're dead. They died apparently because they said they were dying. They're just gone. So we're down 2 Sims, but before that, 2 of the Sims gave birth. So we actually had 2 babies. So we lost 2 Sims, but we got 2 babies in return. So I think that's a pretty good trade-off. So the chat immediately named both babies, which I thought was like a really bad idea because I didn't want anyone to get like too attached to these kids. I honestly thought that I was gonna leave and they weren't gonna make it. You see, my history with The Sims 4, I've lost a lot of kids. So I just assumed that with me not at the helm, that these kids were gonna get taken away, like no problem. But I was totally wrong. Like these kids like did really well. Am I the problem? Maybe, I don't know. Honestly, I don't know. But yeah, they grew up, they got to teenagerhood, and they even had 2 more kids on top of that. So we had another 2 sets of kids. So let me explain the bathroom thing, okay? Because I'm sure you saw that. I was like, wait, what's going on there? Why is it different colors? Why are there different void pets above them? Well, as you can see, we are in Strangerville, and we have the maximum strangeness set on, which means the mother is out there infecting everything. And one of the things she does is she puts vines in the toilets. So I knew eventually all these toilets would be covered in vines. That was just how it's gonna go, and they'd be basically not even usable because I know the Sims don't automatically by themselves get rid of the vines. So I made a little bit of a game here where people can kind of like root for the character or the toilet they want to see win. Which toilet lasts the longest? Which toilet goes without getting vines in it the longest? I actually did this a couple times, but I believe Flirty Bird here was the winner a couple times when we did it. I reset it a few times just for fun, but Flirty Bird, I think here, who lasted the longest, the most times we did this experiment. So yeah, 24 hours passed. We had another Sim pass away from being like old age. Actually, we had a few. A couple of Sims passed away from being old age. 4 babies were born in this house. No one besides the sauna glitching out, no one died by being murdered by the house. As much as I thought this was gonna be kind of like a murder house, no one got terribly mangled in something. We had some fires, but the Sims put them out. No one took the rocket ship and went up to space. I don't know. No one drowned in the pool. The vending machines didn't fall on anybody. Someone didn't get their hands stuck in the cupcake machine. So that was a little disappointing. I mean, I know that the Sims are pretty good at protecting themselves, but I don't know. I would like to see some more random elements happen, you know? We had 2 cow plants at the beginning. People got eaten by the cow plants. The cow plant actually survived. The one that we kept survived the entire time. I'm actually pretty amazed by that. I thought it'd be a skeleton, but that cow plant's still alive the total 24 hours. But yeah, the Murphy beds, they come down. They don't put them back up again, because why would they? So they come down, that's it, they're down, you know? So at first I was just trying to, just quick kind of murder house, kill these Sims a little bit. But at the end, we really just focus on the woohoo making and seeing how many babies we can get in this house. And I'm really surprised, again, we got 4 babies, which is amazing. If I do this again, and I probably will do it again, I want to just kind of make a new house and really focus on, making a bunch of babies, Maybe we up the limit of the house a lot and just see how many babies we can just create in this house. Well, not this house. I think I'm gonna retire this monstrosity of a house, like a new house that I create. So yeah, there we go. There's my crazy experiment that we did. It was a lot. Honestly, it was a lot of fun, and people were just hanging out in the chat the whole time, and then creating stories between these Sims. I was kind of there and then not there, but I was kind of babysitting it the whole time. So I was mostly alert when I wasn't napping, and when I was napping, I was being woken up by my wife. But anyway, thank you so much for watching this video. Hope you enjoyed it. Until next time, bye-bye.